Yes, arafo mamu nyina kwaba ere oba platform yi eso host na aje na woni me apo ni mpunimpu arafo edi na si I'm plot against Mahama and I just say enye fadi agro e wo de sign na yen sense mana so wo de sign so enfama mo.
Yes, asofofo mara konfo aba. Mugo tuye yes gada for simeni ka chem say nyame betuye obiaka se na abato e dey esite gada for afi na edru gada nsore for zo afi na edru asofofo no so gada for mesi se me no ka se NDC aban ye wa John Dramani Mahama edi anim no gada for o plane so be dey o beje asore for e dey eto gada for mumi yangotie.
Mr. Speaker, the PNDC law 221 1989, the Religious Bodies Registration Law, required churches and religious groups to register with the state. It was controversial but set the foundation for regulating religious institutions. The Religious Bodies Registration Law 1989, PNDC Law 221, was intended to regulate the establishment of churches and religious bodies in Ghana. The key provisions of the law were as follows. No person could establish a religious body without provisional approval from the Religious Affairs Committee. Provisional approval lasted up to 3 months and could be renewed subject to conditions. Religious bodies had to register with the Ministry of Interior and to be recognized. This caused controversy with many churches opposing the law, arguing that it infringed on freedom of religion and gave the government excessive control over religious practice. Mr. Speaker, today churches are registered as companies limited by guarantee with the Registrar General Department, and this gives them legal recognition, the ability to own property and protection under Ghanaian law. However, the Registrar General Department does not publish a single definite number for all churches registered. Regional data and surveys showed that thousands of churches are in the country, including about 2,200 churches registered in Greater Accra alone as of 2025, with 98.1% being single-owner operations and the rest affiliated to larger brands of churches. Extrapolating this one nationwide, it certainly states that several thousands of churches are in the country but not officially consolidated. Mr. Speaker, instead of registration count, the Ghana Statistical Service monitors and tracks religious affiliations of the population. The 2021 population and housing census indicate that there are about 71.2% of Ghanaians who identify themselves as Christians, and this spread across Catholic, Protestants, Pentecostal or charismatic churches, and other Christian denominations, confirming the extent of church presence. That's about 31.6% are Pentecostal or charismatic, 18.4% are Protestants, 10% of the population are Catholics, and 11.2% belonging to the other Christian denominations. Mr. Speaker, to ensure the provision of accurate data on churches in the near future, the ministry will establish the following. 1, a formal collaboration with the Registrar General Department and the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice to create a data sharing agreement with the Registrar General Department for assessing records of churches registered as companies limited by guarantee. Within the local governance structure, the metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies will maintain local registers of churches operating within their jurisdictional areas. And finally, we will consider the development of a digital registry system that will serve as a centralized platform for churches to update their operational status. This system will be linked to the Registrar General Department system for verification. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Yes, Ghana for and you say who did say Ghana for suffer for atwa dubone amebia ka umano a message of answer dey back maso yes for back maso anyame ya we bia prasa na no say me aso dey aforo me no was address say a edru aso
yes out of force what you say na te say we say ne insema if lead that side and so no about bonten. It's a more plot ni cool be so no air coso.
Charlie, one himself or more person President Mahama FLA no, and yet only the MPP, even NDC in Penny 40B, a person President Mahama FLA, President Mahama FLA and a manya dang. You people don't care. Say Ghana be ye. You are praying for President Mahama to fail. I dream be that with Trimo. Because your forefathers, you know, they were used by Abrofo be used to and they betrayed their own people. And so because they be and the be who might be ye you are against.
Yet to us na yenim komo bi on the side. On say onone kana or say Rome is not built in a day. And new same full way. And anamo catch say was say Kufuor did 3 days build the Mahama ni third term kurani. Because at times legacy to Kremu ni na and on 2012 to 2016 was abai and in the third term kurani. And to one senior same person on your first person so what I say and the first time you are there. Rome we share topic after Rome is not built in a day. Yenim say Rome is built in a day. That's the reason why Mahama by the why obi a president America as a president bi nyehwe any president asabe was sebo ni major policy want me am farmer into existence 24 economy when Akufo-Addo eba bam 2016 ni major policy na ye den free SHS wo ye ya na so anye obi ba ademu mo jimi enyo obi a na ewisi Mahama danfo onu ankasa ni ye a wo ye na ede na ekofom oba ye wutiti fie Mahama titi fie ntura Mahama etimi gina simpie so twa timi gupati bi hu fi Mahama not no we say Akufo-Addo say won feli enti ye black man adwen na ye say won ye say ukona aboa ni si hunu ansa kasa sorry ne so kasa sorry so Mahama na adwen boni na na woni tirimi na always say Akufo-Addo feli no you think say na always say na ne de so a obi aba si ni good sa na black man say Mahama not no nwini say Akufo-Addo nya ni yie o no nwini sa ono so akonya no so oba betena na ye ne de na senye akonya no so ye ne da Mahama ba de na waye e de na Mahama na ye I will be time one at time.
And Nemre, oh, we see the downfall of President Mahama, say unfairly, the people of Ghana. It is a won't pay Ghana you. Yet what the people who had net, I won't pay Ghana be you. On my jeans are Titifora Gino to say, they don't care. And then your MPP before Kwan, wishing your mama downfall. Your mama no go no, or mom wishing down for no more also, or no any party, Democrat Party, NDC Party, Nangas, ni people or more time your mama. At the papa way, a person or ye Eddie Magana, no, they don't want it. They want your mama to fail. Papa way I started on a good note. We can testify the future is bright. But some people don't want the future to be bright for the Ghanaian. Say Ghana for be ye and that your mama dear lie, omumpe.